Our carbonic warm floor heating system comes with wiring harnesses. They attach to the heat film, and they also go up to the thermostat, which provides the power needed to generate the resistance heat that our heating film produces. This is how our wiring harness attaches to our heating film. We have the wiring harnesses that are spaced out perfectly to go to the copper buses on our heat film, and you'll need our specialized crimpers in order to attach the crimps to the heat film. These crimps themselves have teeth on them and a gear system so that they will not open up unless you crimp the crimp all the way through the film, and then it will release. So when you're attaching the wiring harnesses to the carbonic warm floor heating film, you want to actually start in the middle of the sheet, and you can kind of spread these a little bit, these teeth, so that they comfortably slide over the top of the copper bus in the middle of the film. So you want to slide over and just kind of press them a little bit with your thumb, and then take the crimpers and crimp it right through the film. And do it a couple times just to make sure you've got a good, solid connection. Now those teeth in this wiring harness are actually puncturing through that copper bus and making the electrical connection right into that copper bus there. But starting in the middle of the film is important because when you're moving the other crimps into place, notice that they line up to the other copper buses on the film itself. Also notice that I've got the wires running parallel as best I can so that when we set this to the floor, it doesn't have a bulge in the floor. Now we've got a good solid connection on every one of the copper buses in the heat film. All right, in this kitchen install, we have chosen this location for our thermostat to control the heat of this floor. So we have a piece of conduit running into the wall and a pull wire here so that we can run our cold leads up into the wall and up to the line voltage thermostat. The way we're going to wire this floor in is we're going to make all of our connections to the heat mat along this side of the heat mat and run that wire right up into here. So when the thermostat calls for power, the power is going to go along that edge and heat up the floor, go in that direction. Now you'll notice on this side of the island, there's this section of our carbonic warm floor that we need to get power to. What we're able to do is crimp onto the end of the mat here and jumper the power from this sheet to this portion of the heat mat by connecting the wires. We got red and black, and then black, red, red, and black. What it does is power is coming down this heat mat here. We can jumper to it and energize this whole sheet here. That way we don't have to have an individual wire to this mat, to the thermostat. We can just utilize the power we're bringing down through this section of the heat mat.